Phone vlog. I'm quiet because I'm a little embarrassed. I forgot what I was going to talk about. Give me 1 second. Alrighty then. That original clip of me and saying phone vlog. That was supposed to be a lot longer of a clip. But then a buddy of mine from work decided that me and him wanted to go to Cane's, Raising Cane's. So it ended up being a little bit less of a clip because I got embarrassed. Even though I think he knows that I do YouTube. Doesn't matter. Anyway, I wanted to come on here. What's up, chat? How are you doing? It's hard for me to make these videos on a daily basis if I don't have something to talk about. So I'm going to be talking about the Apple Watch Ultra, and y'all are going to deal with it. So check this out. Boom. Apple Watch Ultra. Somebody asked me today if it was worth it. I know that you can't really see me. I am here. Apple Watch Ultra, for those of you who care and want to know, is it worth it? Right now it retails for about $850, I want to say. That is insane. That is craziness. Is it worth it? Is it worth the almost $1,000 price tag? For the average person, probably not. Is it a better build quality? Yes. Is it better battery life? Yes. But to be honest, that's probably all that anybody's gonna care about. And at face value, like, you really have to weigh out whether or not the battery life is even worth the extra money. If I'm not mistaken, for the average Apple Watch, even the bigger face, I believe it's 45 millimeter. Like I said, this is a quick and dirty review, or like kind of my thoughts on it. For the average Apple Watch, you're looking at maybe like a day of use, and then you're charging it at night or when you're in the shower or whenever you have a free moment to like charge it. With the Apple Watch Ultra, you can go at least 2 days, and since for my personal use, I like to have my tech around 30% and then I charge it again all the way to 100 or about 80-90%. I just know that that's better for the battery health overall. 30% is probably as low as you want to get it. 20% is still fine, but you're stretching it. And then 80% is better for, this is getting into like nitty gritty, but 80% is better for like battery degradation over time. You don't want your batteries to be at 100% all the time, and you don't want your batteries to be at 0% a lot of the time. 0%, you see what I did there? You don't want your battery at 0% a lot of the time, because you'll start to find that your battery will be able to hold charge less over time. So if you're around 80, sometimes you could hit 100. If you're around 80 to 30%, that's like a good zone, and your battery will last a lot longer. That's just how I like to use my tech, so whatever. Right now, my battery is at about 37%, and it's been about 2 days since I charged it fully. So I go to sleep with my watch now, so it's been amazing for that. I do everything. I literally do everything with my watch on. I just love having a watch, so it doesn't bother me, whatever. I thought the bulkiness of it was going to be a very big kind of like negative to it, but honestly it fits like the regular Apple Watch. It's the same kind of design as far as it being square, so it affects your wrist in almost the exact same way. The only time I ever found it being annoying is if I ever had to work out, which I haven't really done too extensively. But if I had to work out and I had to do something like push-ups, something when your hand is at like a 90-degree angle, this crown, I don't know if you can see, but this like digit where the crown is, it protrudes a lot, so you will have some issues when your hand is at a 90-degree angle. It's gonna hit your hand, and you might activate Siri, you might do something weird with the watch. It's not gonna be anything too crazy, but just understand that you're gonna feel it, and it's going to affect the watch just a little bit. I'm literally giving you the breakdown that's gonna be in my video. It's so much more detailed than I anticipated, but I'm kind of just going through my thoughts, quick and dirty version. Back to the main point. Is it worth it? Is paying that extra money worth it? One, it depends on how much you value battery life and whether or not you're tethered to a charger more often. So if you don't mind not going to sleep with your watch, or if you have a significant amount of time where you don't need your watch and you can kind of just put it on the charger, then slap it back on your wrist for the rest of the day, then you should definitely go for either the Series 7, because that's a great watch, still an amazing watch, almost identical to the Series 8. The main difference between the two are going to be the sensors that it uses, and I believe the Series 8 maybe has improved battery life by a certain percentage, but not by much, not by anything significant. So if you can get your hands on the Series 7, definitely probably do that. But overall, I really don't see a reason why to get the Ultra unless you value battery life to a crazy significant amount. You want to use this more as a phone, which would be really interesting to do. I know there's been a couple of people who have actually done it. If you're wanting to like leave your phone more often, connect it to a SIM, that's something really interesting because it has such a big battery life. If you're a professional like diver, if you work in like some sort of rock climbing facility, I have a friend who does that, who this would probably be great for. Just the ruggedized version. If you work out a lot, if you run a lot, if you do all kind of the extreme sports, and even if you don't do it at the extremes, it'd probably still be really good for you. One, it's obviously more rugged. This is the first Apple Watch I've never had to put a case on and never felt like I had to put a case on or a screen protector. If you're in that class of like super extroverted, super on the edge, doing rock climbing, diving on the weekends, like doing some crazy shit, this watch is obviously geared towards you. But the people at the very, very edges of that kind of spectrum are not looking at this watch. This is not the watch for them. It just doesn't make any sense. They might use it as a companion watch to their actual watch that they use for either diving, running, something like that. Something that doesn't look as pretty, isn't as nice, doesn't have as many bells and whistles, and they might have this as a secondary. But yeah. Jesus Christ, this is way more detailed. Anyway, if you want more details, even more details, I'm gonna be releasing a video. I still have to film a good chunk of it, so I appreciate anybody watching. Thank you so much, chat, and everybody else who is in here. I appreciate you. Live streams will be coming back in like April or March. I'm sorry. This job is having me do a lot, and it requires so much of my mental that I'm not able to output the amount of energy that you guys deserve on the live streams. So until then, be safe, be cool. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting. I'll see you guys later. Peace.